Hey guys, just thought I'd check in for this week. I'm currently not in a hotel room anymore. We're in a short lease apartment that's, it's smaller than we're used to, about half the size of the condo, but we kind of like it. For some reason, as soon as we moved into this apartment, I mean, the furniture was brought in by my insurance company. They're taking care of the rent, and they're still taking care of us pretty much for everything, and that's awesome. But as soon as we moved in here, for some reason, it was as if we were able to just take a breath and relax. Like, there's not much left to do. I mean, we've dealt with the insurance company, we've dealt with the cleanup crew / demolition crew, we've dealt with house hunting a little bit, and now all that's left to do is find a contractor who will do the work for the amount of money that we have, for the budget we have. But since it's the holidays, no contractor's gonna come out and start work on a job across Christmas. And I don't blame them. So this is pretty much the first day in a few months, actually, that I've just been able to do nothing. I mean, I slept till noon, and I've just been watching YouTube videos all day. Guess who? And it's kind of nice just to be able to not have anything to do. I don't need to make phone calls. I don't need to have another form to sign. I don't need to find this piece of equipment because we canceled our internet and now we need to find the modem to return. That was fun. We decided to cancel our internet with AT&T because we have switched over to Spectrum, and honestly, they're a lot better and cheaper. So I had to find our cable box that we never used and the modem so we can return it. Well, I thought the cable box was in the storage unit because last week we had movers. I hired a bunch of movers to come in, take all of our stuff out of the condo that they could, and it was like 90% of the stuff. There's still a few more boxes and stuff, but we can handle that. I was mostly worried about the couches, the beds, the dressers, all the heavy stuff. So they took all that out and moved it into a storage unit that I had bought. And I thought the cable box was there. So I had a fun time acting like a mountain climber, climbing on top of my furniture and my dressers and a few boxes, only to find out that it wasn't there. I honestly thought that I was going to be stranded on top of my dresser, calling my boyfriend going, "Honey, you need to leave work because I'm stuck." So that didn't happen. I got myself out, and I come back to the condo, and the cable box is sitting right there. It was in like a foam cooler from one of those food prep shipments, and it was right there. I was like, damn it! So I didn't have to go climbing over my furniture. Oh well. So that was fun, but. What was I saying? This is the first day where we don't have to do anything. I mean, I don't have to work. He's at work. AJ's at work. But I don't have to work for the next 9 days-ish. Which is cool. I mean, it's a nice vacation. But I don't know if I mentioned before that the way my situation is and what my job is, I'm a contractor. So I don't get paid for these 10 days. If I don't work, I don't get paid. I don't get vacation, I don't get sick time, nothing. And while that kind of sucks, I also was able to rack up some overtime before the break, and I was doing some math on Friday, and it turns out that that might be enough to cover me for the lack of a paycheck I'm about to get. So that's kind of cool. Everything seems to be not really working out just yet, because we still don't have a place to really call our own. Like, our condo is still out of commission, and we're finding out that we can't really afford the houses that we want, and the houses we can afford really need some work. So I think for the next few days or so, especially on Christmas, we're just not really going to worry about it. Just gonna sort of, it'll work out. We'll figure something out. Either we don't buy a new house and we start renting again, or we buy another house and move into it. We have some options, and we'll figure it out. So Christmas is coming, and that's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see behind me. Hang on, can you zoom in? Yeah. Haha, autofocus. I got a little tree set up over there. It's like a foot-tall tree. Bunch of presents that my awesome parents sent me, and a few for my boyfriend. Yay! So that's exciting. So Christmas is coming up. Should be fun. And I think we're going over to AJ's grandma's house. I'm a little sad that I'm not heading home this year. I think this is the first year that I haven't gone home to Connecticut for the holidays. And that kind of sucks. But my thinking was, if there was work to be done over the break, I wanted to be here in order to do it. Also, if something happens with the condo, or if, I don't know, if by some miracle we get a contractor who can start, like, between Christmas and New Year's, or at least come over to get us a quote, I wanted to be here. So I decided to stay home. And, so that happened. But I think it's gonna be a fun Christmas with AJ's family. My mom even threatened him bodily harm if I was left alone on Christmas. Not that he was planning on it, but she likes to cover her bases, and she's awesome. So, yeah. Regarding last week's video, the music video that I made, that was something that was stuck in my head for weeks. I would listen to music, and Wicked would come on shuffle, and I would go to What Is This Feeling, and I would just see Darkiplier and Jacksepticeye, which are the alter egos of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. And I think I put the video either in the description or in the comments that was sort of context for people who weren't fans, because if you watch the video, the original video that they made, mine might make a little more sense. But I just thought it was kind of nifty and kind of funny. And I don't know, maybe you did too. Just hearing those voices come out of those people was really funny, especially the end. I love the end. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. I'm just sort of relaxing, using the time to my advantage. I might start editing that awesome scary video I made a while ago. I collected footage for another music video that I want to make to two songs that both AJ and I have been listening to constantly, sort of just to give us a pick-me-up and get us through this. They're both kind of cool. I'll put links in the description. And yeah, I mean, this sucks, but there are lessons I'm going to learn from this, and there are opportunities that I think are going to arise from it no matter which way we go. So we'll see what happens. So I hope everybody has happy holidays, Christmas, Yule, solstice, whatever you celebrate. Hope it's full of love, joy, and some fun. Nothing else, just everybody take care. And see you next year. Stay tuned.